morning, everybody. I'm going to adjust my camera here so you can see me better. Got a little light coming in the background, so bear with me here. Alright, so I have been working on this idea ever since we were at the meeting with Helen this week, and there was something that she said that really spurred. It really pierced my heart, because I think that us in the network marketing business, us women, us men, there are things that hold us back from being the biggest potential that we could be in other people's lives, and that is believing lies about yourself. Helen said, believing lies about yourself doesn't allow you to help others. And so when we finished up this 30-day business challenge, I really wanted to address some lies that you tell yourself over and over and over in your mind that prevents you from going further in your goal setting or in your business. And it's hard and it's raw, and I thought of some lies of myself that I'm going to share with you. And if you want to think about it like this, lies are just Satan's stronghold on us, and if we believe them, then we are not being used to glorify the Lord. And I had that hit really hard, because every single day I ask God to use me to glorify Him, but yet I let fear control a lot of my actions, and I'm not letting God use me. And these are some lies about myself that I'm going to share with you, and I hope that you guys will do the same. I don't know if you can see this. I'm shy, or I'm an introvert. That might be hard for you to believe about me, but it's actually quite true. I have been painfully shy as a little girl, and it wasn't until I've gotten older and more confident in myself and more confident because I've been learning more or whatever, have I been able to step out a lot of those boundaries, but I still use it as a setback because I don't want to move forward, or there's something that I don't want to do. If there's something that I don't want to do, guess what lie comes out? I'm shy or an introvert. I will tell myself that so that I don't move forward. And it's just like Satan sitting right here whispering it in my ear so that I can't do what I need to be doing. That's one lie. And another lie is, that I'm going to share with you, is I'm not thin like my sisters or my cousins. Okay. I have a healthy body weight. I know that. But having a body image, a healthy body image, is different than a healthy body weight. My image doesn't match my mind. I mean, it has, thin people have insecurities too, let me just tell you that. And it has the ability to affect your marriage, because you don't feel beautiful enough or thin enough or pretty enough to wear certain things that your husband would love to see on you, whether it be a cute mini skirt or a dress or pair of shorts or something like that. I won't do it, and it has, you know, it's negatively affecting the marriage and his view on me. And another thing is, it has actually affected me as a mom, because I will refrain from going to places like a water park or the beach or any place where I might have to get into a swimming suit. And that's not letting me have fun with my kids. It's stupid. It's just, it's ridiculous that I think these things. And it's a lie in my head that's preventing me from being a good wife or a good mom. And those are things that, you know, God wants me to be. He's called me to be a good parent. He's called me to be a good wife. So that's one lie. And then I think the biggest one I want to address with you guys, because I have a feeling we might all deal with this one, and that is someone's opinion of me determines my worth or my value. I guarantee probably 99% of us are overly concerned with what people think about us. Me being a firstborn definitely has put me into like overachievement status, because then I have learned that I gain praise from my parents for doing things, and you know, it just like it hit me on the way home the other day, coming home from my cousin's house, and I was just mulling over a lot of things in my mind, and I realized sometimes I compare myself to other women. Do this all the time. We're so good at this. Compare myself to other Christians, other homeschooling moms. Are they doing a better job? Are they a better parent? And I know that they have judgment on me, and we're not supposed to judge other people. Even as a leader, being a leader is a really tough position, because I know I'm not going to say the right things all the time. I know that I'm not going to be perfect, and I'm going to make mistakes, but I'm putting myself out there and doing the best that I know how. And there's got to be a lot to say for that. And the same is with people's opinion of me, because it doesn't determine my worth. My worth is so big that Jesus died on the cross for me. Think about that. It is so valuable. Somebody values me so much that they died for me. Why am I caring what other people think about my parenting skills when I know I'm a good mom? I'm a great mom. Why do I worry about what somebody might think about me if I talk about Plexus to them, if they think I'm a pushy salesperson? Who cares? I might help them. Somebody's no cannot determine my future or determine my goal. It's impossible. It can't happen. So, to move on, I want to talk to you guys about fear. Fear is an acronym for false evidence appearing real. And fear is Satan's stronghold on us. It's his foothold. It prevents us from doing the things that God has called us to do. And we will tell ourselves these little lies to prevent us from moving forward. And it's false evidence. It's a lie that we've made it appear real. Okay? Fear is only in our mind that manifests in our body. It's an emotion. The same way that we get excited about something is the exact same emotion that we feel when we feel fear. We get butterflies in our stomach, our armpits might itch, or our palms might get sweaty. It's just a reaction in our body. And if we can handle excitement, we should know how to handle fear. Fear will destroy your dream and your vision, and the purpose of fear is to kill what is valuable to you most. Think about that. Whatever you value the most, fear is going to kill that if you let it. You have to choose personally not to be afraid and to not give fear the control. People might ask, how do you do that? Well, you have to change your mind. It goes back to Charlotte's call on the biology of belief and what we think in our mind and how to let things go. And remember, biblically speaking, I have a verse that I love to always go to. It's Proverbs 16:24. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. If we don't tell ourselves, affirmations and victorious things in our mind, then we're just hurting our body, emotionally sick, and that's not good either. Are you letting the lies that you believe empower you? Is your fear numbing you? Would you rather be numb than to feel? And what are you afraid to feel? Happy, successful people choose to be around happy, successful people. Think about your circle of influence. If you're a shy and introverted person, are those the type of people that you're drawing to you so that it's harder for you to get out of your network marketing circle? Because that's all you know are other shy, introverted people. You need to physically put yourself with people who are more outgoing, people who are not as afraid, and get in that circle and start, learning, start feeling, start being, having a little bit of what they have to help you progress further. Those are some things that I just wanted to address with you as far as letting fear go. Let it just, like the song says, let it go. Drawing closer to God is going to give you a lot more strength and a lot more confidence. So maybe you want to address your spiritual walk at that point and seeing, I think some of the things that we're afraid of, we're even afraid to ask for. Like, we would rather say, I'm too shy or I'm afraid of people, than asking God to say, will you please give me confidence? Will you please show me boldness? Will you please give me the words to say? Because it's easier to not do it than to actually feel what might come of it if He does that. I'm going to read out of my favorite devotional book, woohoo, Jesus Calling, that I think is going to sum up everything. And then I hope that you guys will take this 30-day challenge and just run with it and start getting rid of that fear. Start changing your mind and stop letting the lies control you, the things that you believe. You have to let them go. You have to. But here it goes. Jesus tells us, trust me enough to let things happen without striving to predict or control them. Relax and refresh yourself in the light of my everlasting love. My love light never dims, yet you are often unaware of my radiant presence. When you project yourself into the future, rehearsing what you will do or say, you are seeking to be self-sufficient. Ouch. To be adequate without my help. This is a subtle sin, so common that it usually slips by unnoticed. The alternative is to live fully in the present, depending on me for every moment. Rather than fearing your inadequacy, rejoice in my abundant supply. Train your mind to seek my help continually, even when you feel competent to handle something by yourself. Don't divide your life into things that you can do by yourself and into things that require my help. Instead, learn to rely on me for every situation. This discipline will enable you to enjoy life more and to face each day confidently. I think that kind of sums up everything that we just learned in the last 30 days. We have grown outside of our comfort zone. We have learned to probably depend on the Lord more than we ever imagined. I know I have. I mean, the things that He has put in front of me have been amazing. If anything, I have grown closer to God because of this 30-day challenge, because I've learned to rely on Him more and to seek His Word more and to be less dependent on myself. So, remember, you guys have the ability to change somebody's life. You have the ability to take this business and be huge with it. Don't let somebody's no determine your goals and your vision. If you have a vision and you know that God has put something in front of you, go for it. Alright, have a great day, guys. Keep up the awesome work.